Hi Year 9, Mr. Wilson here. We're going to look at some chemical properties of the alkali metals. So first I've got some sodium here. I want to show you this is a metal, but it's quite a dull grey colour. Now the reason it's a dull grey colour, I'll see if I can focus better on that. It's dull grey because it's reacted with oxygen in the air. So it's actually covered in a layer of sodium oxide. It's very reactive, so it does that reaction very quickly. I'm going to cut a fresh surface on it, and we should see, if I now show you my fresh surface, it's a lot shinier. There you go, I hope you can see that shiny. It's hard for me to show you much more than that. But where I've cut it, it's shiny, but it's already starting to go the same dull grey that we saw before. So it's very quickly reacting with oxygen in the air to make a metal oxide. Metal plus oxygen is going to make a metal oxide. So that's one chemical property of the alkali metals, that they react very easily with the air. Now I'm going to show you another chemical property which we looked at briefly last lesson, is their reactions with water. So alkali metals are very reactive. When they react with water, they lose their electron, it's transferred to the water to make a hydroxide anion, and we're going to release a lot of energy. So first, let's take that sodium that I was just using, and I'm going to put my bits of sodium in the water. Let's see the reaction. I hope you can see the sodium is fizzing around on top of the water. I'll move it in close to you. It's just over here. So the sodium is reacting very violently with the water. It's fizzing around on the surface. The fizzing is because it's producing hydrogen gas. So the equation is sodium plus water makes hydrogen and sodium hydroxide. That was sodium. I'm going to try now some lithium, which is another alkali metal. We're going to see what happens this time. So lithium is in period 2. Let's see it react with water. Oh, it's taken a while to get going. But there you go. I hope you can see it starting to react quite strongly with the water now. Very good. Look at those bits of lithium moving around, reacting quite violently with the water. The lithium and the water react to produce hydrogen gas and lithium hydroxide. We can see the gas because of the bubbles. In a moment, I'll show you how we can see the hydroxide. I will let that one finish up, and then I've got one more to do. Okay, I'm going to put my last one in. This is potassium, which we looked at briefly last lesson. Woo! And that was it. That was a very quick reaction of potassium. Again, it's producing hydrogen gas and potassium hydroxide. Now we know that lithium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide are all alkalis. So they should go purple when I add some universal indicator. Let's check that last little thing to see if I've produced alkalis. There we go. I hope you can see where my indicator is added in. We've got a purple colour. The green universal indicator is going purple in my now alkali solution. And that is chemical properties of alkali metals.